points. It's so impressive that after all the pressure that the Occupy movement has been under this year, and a year is a very small amount of time, to have to deal with someone's notion that your existence, your fate is all going to be figured out in 1 year, and you were so big, and now what? And it's enough to make you not want to get up, and I think that's what the pressure is designed to do. Really, it's designed to engender frustration. And a sort of a damn it to hell, what the hell, and make people angry at each other, and cynical, and just all the things that are not good, that are self-destructive, both as individuals and as organizations and as a movement. And what tonight has definitely shown some of us is that where that may be true, we don't know. Some know better than others. Clearly, there are some of the major activists that have been an energy, a moving force in the Occupy movement, who have actually grown in so many ways over the year, and are the opposite of cynical, the opposite of frustrated, but warmer, more open-minded and more open-hearted. And all of this is revolutionary. Revolutionary is not just tough rhetoric. That's important too. But it's all that other stuff. Yeah, it's that stuff that Che talked about. And the good sister reminded us in her own inimicable way. I mean, it's just such a good feeling. You don't want to make a big things out of feelings, but feelings are political. They have to do with morale. They have to do with whether we feel strong or whether we feel weak, whether we're coming together or whether we're being ripped apart. Feelings are very important. I'm not an expert on it, so I'll leave it at that. The other thing that I want to say in all honesty, so that you don't think that our party has got blinders on and lives in its own world, yes, there are other organizations, and our movement must look hopelessly fragmented, not just here in this country, but around the world. There are a lot of reasons for that, historically. There are important differences, ideological and political differences, which does not mean that everybody who's left and progressive should not be able to work together, even with their differences that might, at some point be the barrier upon which they can no longer proceed in terms of unity. Our lifetimes are figuring that out, But I want to say this thing about fragmentation, and maybe it's going a little bit back into feelings. One of the things that the Occupy movement should have reminded all people who have revolution in their heart and soul and in their mind is that, we're too fragmented, and we got to do something about that. And however difficult it is, whoever can't ultimately be united, if you're not struggling to unite as many who can be united, including all the little organizations who seem and sound very different, but may share a lot, if you're not fighting, if you're not waging a struggle on all fronts, including the struggle to unite everybody, and to make a dent in that fragmentation, then you don't get it. And clearly your struggle doesn't have the vision that it needs to have to succeed. It's not easy. Some people have thrown their hands up in unifying the left, even the revolutionary left. But you give us hope. And that's what revolution is about, 99% about.